This is the fifth video in the series on stock analysis using Google Sheet. In this video, I will demonstrate how to highlight stocks whose prices are near 200-day moving average or prices are below 200-day moving average. The solution of this problem has two steps. First step is we find out 200 DMA and then we find out current price. Once that is done, we highlight stocks based on our criteria on 200 DMA and current price. However, finding out 200 DMA is not straightforward. So in this video, we'll understand each step in detail, step by step. So let's get started. First, let us understand how we can find out prices of a stock for 200 days. We use this Google Finance function. So we assume that the name of a stock script is in, say, B2 cell. Then we use this Google Finance function to find out price of this stock. Here we write name of the stock from NSE Stock Exchange. We are interested in getting the price of stock. We can also specify start date and end date between which we want to find out the price. So with reference to the current date, which is end date, we go 200 days back with the expectation that we'll get prices of last 200 days, and we are interested in getting price daily. So if we run this formula, we'll find prices of this stock, but if we see, we find around 135 records. So why it's happening? Because we are interested in getting stock price in this date range, but on certain days stock exchanges won't be running. For example, in India, stock exchanges run from Monday to Friday. First we have to find out prices of last 200 working days. So let us understand how we can do it. So we'll find out 200-day moving average of this stock by performing number of steps. So first step we'll perform is we are going to find out prices of stock of last 365 days. Once that is done, we are going to sort data in descending order. The price of the current day will be at the top. After that, we are going to remove the header from this data, and we are also going to select only column number 2 from the output, because column 2 contains the closing price, and from that data we are going to select top 200 records, which will give us prices of a stock of last 200 working days. From that we are going to find out average of last 200 working days, and that will be our 200 DMA, and that formula we are going to plug into this formula, where we check if, say, before cell is not empty, means you have selected some stock, then only we have to find out 200-day moving average, otherwise it has to display blank. So how to do that we already indicated for two script. Now we'll see that how we generate that formula. So let us see that one by one. So first we find out data for 365 days instead of 200 days. So the formula is, instead of 200 we consider end date as today's date and the back date we consider as 365 days old. So we'll get the stock prices of this particular stock on different days of last 1 year. So it is expected that it will contain at least 200 days. We can see that data. So we can see it is containing 246 number of records, but here you can see that the first record is 1 year old and the last record is of latest date. So we want to sort them in descending order. So that is the second step. Let's see how we do that. So we use this sort function. So basically what we are doing, the result of this formula we are plugging into sort function. So in the sort function, we are specifying that our data is not sorted, and we also specify that with reference to which column we want to sort it. So I've selected column number 1 because our data has here first column is date and second column is closing price. So I want to sort as per date in descending order. So that is what we are specifying here. The last parameter is asking about whether it is ascending, so we say false. So we'll get result in descending order, that is the latest date will be at the top and the oldest date will be at the bottom. After that, we are interested in getting values of this column number 2, and we also want to remove this header called close from our data. So let us see how we can do that. So now we are using query function of Google Sheet. So whatever is the result of this formula, we are going to plug into query function. We use query function which takes 3 parameters. The first is the data, which is actually the result of the previous step, and as a query we are writing select data from column 2, and then we write label for column 2 is empty. So basically here we are removing the column, and we indicate that there is one header, one row containing header. So we plug this function, it will return only prices of all the days. Once that is done, we select only 200 top records. So let us see what formula we write for that. So here we are modifying our select query. So between this column 2 and this label, we are specifying that we want to limit our records to 200. So we'll get only 200 values from the query. So now we can see that we have 200 records available. So these are the prices for last 200 days. And once we get that, we will plug result of this into average function. You can see the average function. The result of the previous step we have plugged into average function, and that will give us 200 DMA. Now we use this whole function, we copy it and we plug this function into our tracking sheet. So here in place of this X, I am going to place that whole function. I need to remove this equal, so I can copy paste this function. So it will take a while to load the values. So we copy paste we copy that function from here and we plug into our tracking sheet. So this function is available here. We just copy paste into all these cells and we will get 200-day moving average. Now step 2 is to highlight all the stocks whose current price is near 200-day moving average or the current price is below 200-day moving average. Now similar to this we have done in our earlier video where we were highlighting stocks whose prices are near 52-week low or 52-week high. So it's almost similar to that. So what we are doing here, we have 200 DMA and we have current price. Now how to get this current price? We have already understood that in our previous video. You can see our previous video on that. So now we are going to compare 200-day DMA and current price. we find out the current price is near 200 DMA. We can see the formula. We subtract value of current price from 200 DMA. We divide it by the 200 DMA, and if that value is less than or is equal to the expected gap, say 5%, then it will return true. So basically it is going to check that whether current price is less than or is equal to 5% below or above 200 DMA. The other condition we are checking is whether this current price is less than 200 DMA. So it's just we are checking that price G2 is less than F2. So if it is so, it will return true. So here you can see that, for example, for TCS, the current price is 3525 and 200 DMA is 3534. So our current price is below 200 DMA. So here it is true. Plus this current price is also near the 200 DMA. So this part is also true. And now we can use the result of this column in highlighting stocks here, and we are using value of this column true or false in highlighting the price, so that we can differentiate whether stock is near 200 DMA or the current price is not near 200 DMA but current price is much below 200 DMA. So let us see how we can do that. So let us understand how we have done it. So we select the row and we go to format and conditional formatting. So in conditional formatting, we have applied this formula. We have selected our range and we have selected that we want to format cells based on the custom formula, and in custom formula we have written D2 and we have selected this green color. So let us see what is this. D2 contains whether price is near 200 DMA. Same way we have formatted these cells based on value that is present in E2. So let us see this. We apply this to this range and our custom formula is E2. So that E2 is telling whether our current price of the stock is below 200 DMA. So in this way we can easily highlight stocks whose prices are near 200 DMA or the current price of stock is much below 200 DMA. Now this gap is customizable. You can customize here. I've selected 5%. If you want say 10%. So if current price is near 200 DMA with deviation of 10%, it will be highlighted using this Google Sheet. So you can use such sheet to analyze stocks based on their current price. We can also do such analysis based on volume also. Thanks for watching.